You can be anything you wanna be. You can achieve it if you just believe. Take you to a place you can be your true self. You can live your passion. Live your passion.
The technology we put into our vehicles is getting more complex by the day. Most modern cars have a wide range of electronic equipment controlling all aspects of performance. Auto-electricians install, maintain and repair the electrical wiring and electrical and electronic systems in vehicles. Meet 38-year-old Elizabeth Kambonde, a skilled auto-electrician employed by diamond mining giant Namibia as a workshop foreman at its southern coastal mines plant at Oranje. This is her story.
You can be anything you wanna be. You can achieve it if you just believe. Take you to a place you can be your true self. You can live your passion. Live your passion.
Elizabeth Kambonde grew up at the Onembaba village near Okalongo in the Omasati region. Her father passed away when she was very young, and it was her mother as the sole breadwinner who had to support the family and ensure that the children attend school. As a product of the Oshikoto Senior Secondary School at Chumep, Elizabeth's grade 12 results were not good enough to enroll for training as a nurse, her childhood dream. She instead enrolled at the Namibia College of Open Learning to improve her grades while starting to work as a cashier at a local supermarket.
Growing up at the village, what inspired me was become a nurse. If somebody feel like, oh, I'm not feeling well, just naturally I feel like, okay, then you can do this, then you can drink this. From there onward, I got work at Spa. I was working in Spa as a cashier. And my mother has been asking me, how long are you going to work in Spa? So you need to go to school. So in 2001, I was admitted, I joined Rondo Vocational Training Center on the trade of Auto-Electrician.
Hailing from the Omasati region, Elizabeth's journey to Kavango East was challenging. Despite protesting that she didn't know anyone at Rundu and did not have a place to stay, her mother remained resolute that Elizabeth go there and make something of her life.
Actually, my first choice was I wanted to do auto mechanic, but in the interview process, as they asked me, then they said no. Looking to my frame body, they said no, you rather take auto electrician. So because before you go and do the choices, you go through the center, the instructor introduce you, what do they do in auto electrical, what do they do in plumber or mechanic. So so I was looking like, okay, I rather go for mechanic. But so even though I was denied that, I managed to do the auto electrician as a trade.
Elizabeth excelled in her training. Being one of a handful of girls in her class only motivated her to work harder and to invest all her time and energy in her training and apprenticeship. Her hard work paid off, and upon graduation, Elizabeth landed employment at Namibia, where she made a good impression during an apprenticeship stint in 2004.
Out there, I would like to tell the young women out there and that they should not fear for any challenge that is coming in their life. Taking a technical trade, it's very important. It will open your goal. Also, it will also open your goal and the goal of the family that you hold in your shoulder, because at the end of the day, you will help a lot or do more in the work that you are employed, and also in the family. For me to be here today, it wasn't easy. Even when I went to Rundu Vocational, if I think for the first day when I came, I went there, it wasn't easy, but whatever comes in your way, take it, grab it, and don't let it fall.
You can be anything you wanna be. You can achieve it if you just believe.
Today, Elizabeth continues to be a trailblazer for women entering male-dominated occupational areas. Heading Namib's heavy commercial vehicle workshop for its southern coastal mines, she leads a team of mainly male colleagues who respects her as a committed and skilled artisan.
As a woman, it's a big challenge, but I put it in a way that the men from home made that they are the head of the house. Now, at the position where I am as a supervisor, you will get that challenge. One will not, it's not easy to take it that way. Yes, we have to lead by a woman, but until such a time, then they can see that I can deliver with them as they cooperate or as they work with me as a team. But as an auto-electrician, that will be always a challenge, irrespective is the people whom you are working with, or it's a customer who is coming to you to bring his vehicle. By looking at you, he look at your frame, he looks that you are a woman, he will always say, no, who's the mechanic or auto-electrician with? Then when you come, say, oh, it's this one. He have that doubt until such a time that he see that his car is running. In terms of challenge, being with a man in a workshop, you will have that provoked. The guys provoke you in whatever they provoke you, but the most important, you give them a respect, and the respect will come back to you as well.
Auto-electricians not only need to have knowledge of automotive electronics, including electrical theory, circuit diagrams and electronic components, but need to be accurate, logical, methodical, patient and safety conscious as well. They need to have good hand-eye coordination and be agile for working in small spaces.
No, I knew her since from 2004 when she came here. Yeah, then we worked together, even though I was on another workshop, but we used to interact. Normally she would come to me and ask me, no, Tate Max, can you this and this, if this is a problem, how can we? And we used to work to brain mind the problem together. Then from there, she was appointed as the auto-electrician at Dabra's mine. Then she went there, even though when she was that side, we're still communicating even through the phone. If there's a problem, even if I have a phone, I call her. Then we solve the problem together. Then from there is how I knew Meme Queen until 2009 when I left the Namdeb, came here to do my own business. Even though when I came here, I did not leave the town. We were still communicating. I still used to go in the mine there, whatsoever I get, go and help for them, whatsoever the case, where she needed my help. We used to work together. In this trade-off, there's some challenges whereby you need help from one another. To me, it's not a problem, it's a good thing for our country. So we need also the women to be on that, to take this challenge where the men they are in these trades. Because as we know previously, this trade, it was only for men. There are only few women now, it's only now women that are coming in this. I encourage even young ladies who are still, then don't be discouraged.
You can be anything you wanna be. You can achieve it if you just believe. Take you to a place you can be your true self. You can live your passion, live your passion.
Elizabeth's daily activities include planning and delegating work to a team and checking work standards. As a hands-on person, she has led the team in putting in place a planning system in the workshop, showing all the team's targets and key performance indicators.
As a supervisor, I delegate the work to the artisan with an assistant. In the morning, with a job card, which is a legal document to show that is which work is going to carry on a vehicle and which vehicles, and also make sure they talk safety talk for 5 minutes that on the work that they are going to execute. We got a risk assessment that also have to be done every day for any work that you excuse. We also include it in a safety talk. After the meeting, also I have a breakdown. I also ask a breakdown report that, the work that executed yesterday, I have to get the report. How far did the guy went with the work? Did he finish or carry it over for the work which he was carrying, he was executing? And on that way, it will make me easy also to give my report to the breakdown report that we sit with my manager every morning, 7:45, so that I can update him what we complete, which machine is waiting for space, which one is waiting for a labor that we could not touch it, and which one are in progress. And also to make easy for us, for us as a team, job load on every Thursday, like yesterday, the work that will be done from Friday to next week up to Thursday is planned, is job loaded, and then you inform the end user that they must send the vehicle to the workshop, what time and when, because that make us to do our work.
Electronic technology in vehicles is getting more complex by the day. Most modern vehicles have a wide range of electronic equipment controlling all aspects of performance. Although a supervisor, Elizabeth appreciates that she has to stay abreast of the latest technologies. And often, you will find her under a bonnet checking and testing wiring.
The challenge basically there is sometimes that you get a machine, a new machine, but in the process that machine, when it got a problem, the training did not take place. Okay, you as a artisan, technically you need to know how to read your diagram to identify. But although some of our equipment, they don't come with a manual. Let me say you got Iveco bus. Iveco is not like a earth-moving machine like a monitor that you can see. Or now the challenge that we get is you do not have a manual for that. Now you just have to try. Okay, you find the problem that is an open circuit or it's a short circuit. Yes, but then you are scrapping to see where is that problem, because you are not guided by the diagram. They said learn from a mistake, or when you get to that challenge, obviously tomorrow when you get a problem, tomorrow you learn.
Elizabeth is married and have 2 children. She has adopted her husband's daughter Margaret as her own, and when not at work at Oranje tries to spend as much time possible with them.
She's a good woman. She's a hardworking woman, and I started getting to know her lately, like just a little bit. Then as 2012, I accepted her as my mother because she's been there for me since I lost my mother. She took care of me and my father, because we were only 2 in the house, only me and my father. And then after that, 2014, they got married. She's actually a good mother. She works hard, and when she's at home, she does her duties as a mother.
Elizabeth Kambonde, humble but resolute, small in stature but big in heart. Her story teaches us that leadership is not about a title or a designation. It's about impact, influence and inspiration. Impact involves getting results. Influence is about spreading the passion you have for your work, and you have to inspire others to strive for the best they can be. As a leader, she knows the way, she goes the way, and she shows the way. She is living her passion as an auto-electrician in a world dominated by men. And she believes that other young women can do the same.
You can be anything you wanna be. You can achieve it.
This insert is brought to you by the Namibia Training Authority. Visit our website www.nta.com.na to learn about other technical and vocational career options.